Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel. If this is your first time here, thank you for joining me. And if it's not your first time here, thanks for coming back. So today I'm really excited.
I'm so excited.
I got in the mail the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. This just came out last week, and when I saw that they came out with this, I was so excited because one of my favorite foundations of all time is the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream. So I was wondering if these two are going to be similar. When I hear CC Cream, I guess I used to confuse it with a BB cream in the sense that I thought it was going to be like super light coverage. So when I got the It Cosmetics one, whenever that was, it actually had pretty good coverage. I'd say like medium to full coverage in my opinion. And the claims on this e.l.f. one are very similar. So the claims on this, it says it's color correcting, full coverage, natural finish, skin loving ingredients with collagen peptides and niacinamide. It has an SPF of 30, which is awesome. I got the shade Light 240W. They had quite a few shades online, but this one looked like it was going to match me. And having it in front of me, it looks pretty good. So today I'm gonna put it on and I'm going to try to wear it for 8 hours just to see how it holds up during the day. And I'll come back on camera later on tonight and show you guys what it looks like get all up in my crevices and close up so you can see. That's great. But yeah, I'll show you some close-ups and see how it looks on my skin after 8 hours of wear, which I would think is like what most people would wear it for. So I did buy the brush, so I'm excited to use this. I'm gonna do on one half of my face, I'm gonna use it with the brush, and on the other half of the face, I'm gonna use it with a sponge just to see how it looks both ways. This brush looks interesting. When I saw it online, I thought it was kind of a dupe for the It Cosmetics dual-ended foundation brush that they have. I don't know if it just got squished in the packaging, but it almost looks like it's kind of oval shaped up top, which is interesting. And then there's a smaller side for like concealer or spot concealing. By the way, I prepped my skin with my usual prep that I always do. I use a serum, a moisturizer, and an SPF and an eye cream. I don't ever really use primers on a daily basis, so I didn't put on a primer, which I wouldn't normally do anyway. So, okay, so I'm gonna take just one pump to start. Oh, there we go. I'm just gonna swirl the brush in. I'm gonna start to apply it. That's pretty full coverage, actually. The color's a little golden for me, but that's okay. Wow. That's way more coverage than I thought it was going to be. Now, as you can see on my face, I did have blemishes on my cheeks, and they're pretty much all covered up. I mean, you can see a little bit. Let's see if I can build it up over that. Now that's balling up a little bit, probably because of my SPF. That's okay. We're just gonna pretend like that didn't happen. Let me add a little bit more. So right away you can see how much coverage this side gave. And that was like 1.5 pumps for this side of my face. Now, if I look close up, it is kind of sinking into my lines a little bit, but quite honestly, I have lines, so every foundation sinks into my lines. That's not something that's like different or unusual, but overall it looks pretty. It has kind of a nice glow to it, so I'm excited. Okay, I'm gonna try it on the other side now. I have one pump on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Total Face Sponge. So I'm just gonna pick it up. So I think the sponge side I like better. I just think it went on a little bit less thick. The texture of this is quite thick compared to the It Cosmetics CC Cream. So I felt like with the sponge, it kind of sheared it out a little bit, but still gave me really good coverage. I just feel like with the brush side, it's a little bit heavier. Definitely a lot more coverage than I expected. I know it says full coverage, but sometimes you just don't know. Even the light color is too dark for me. This is really winter time. Okay, I'm really excited to wear this all day and see how it looks by the time it's the end of the day. Right now it's 12:30 p.m. So we'll see how it holds up, and I'm just gonna do the rest of my makeup, and yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so I put the rest of my makeup on and everything went on very nicely. I feel like this is leaning, if it had to lean one way, it's leaning a little more dewy on me. When I first put this foundation on, I wasn't so sure, but now looking at it, it's very pretty. Like, I really, really like the finish. Like, it gives a little sheen, but it's not, it's a little sticky. And I probably first put it on about 45 minutes ago. As it's sitting on my skin, it's sinking into my skin a little bit more, and I really, really, really like it. And I did powder my T-zone, like around my nose, my chin, between my eyebrows, because I would do that anyway. Foundation tends to move around on me in those places, and I wanted to give this a fair chance. I do have some errands to run, and I do have to go to work for a little bit, so I'll be wearing a mask. I will see you guys in about 8 hours or so. Yeah, it'll just be a moment for you, but it'll be several hours later for me. So I'll see you guys later.
4 to 6 days later.
Okay, so it is now 4 days later. I had done that all-day wear test and filmed the follow-up, and somehow all the footage got deleted. So it is now 4 days later. But kind of the good news about that is I did get a chance to wear this foundation a few times since you just saw me. So I have a little bit more of a formulated opinion on what I think about it. So first of all, as you can see, if I'm looking up close, I mean, the foundation has weared off on my chin, on my upper lip, around my nose. I mean, this is normal. Like, no matter what foundation I wear, that's going to happen to me. And right now it is 8:18. I put this on about 10:30 this morning, so it's been on for about 10 hours. It's a long time, and considering that, I think it looks pretty good. Something that I've really discovered with this foundation that I think works the best for me is powdering it. So when you just saw me earlier in this video, I had only just powdered my T-zone. Well, I've been powdering my whole face with this foundation, and I feel like it lasts so much longer on my skin because, like I said, it is a little bit of a dewier foundation. So I feel like setting it helps the longevity of it. And some foundations, when you powder them, they kind of look cakey or dry, but I find with this one, when I powder it, it still looks pretty natural. The other thing about this foundation that I've discovered now after wearing it a few times is less is more. So when you, again, earlier this video, you saw me do like almost two pumps. I did one pump today, and I feel like it looks so much better. It doesn't feel as heavy on my skin. So I'm really impressed with this. I really, really like it. I'm gonna give it probably like 4.5 out of 5 stars. The finish is really nice. It feels really good. It lasts pretty long, and it's pretty affordable. I mean, for e.l.f. it's expensive, but in general, it's a pretty good price point. So, okay, it's 8. Like I just said, it's after 8 o'clock. I'm tired. It's almost my bedtime. I'm gonna go ahead and wash my face and finish my tea and head off to bed, I think. So I hope you enjoyed this review and wear test for the e.l.f. CC cream. I'm really impressed with it. I think it's awesome. If you were thinking about getting it, I suggest go ahead and just picking it up. I've really enjoyed wearing it, so I'm gonna continue to do so. All right, thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.